It's not that easy being green.
So this is a part 2 to the post I did called Green Cleaning Products with a question mark. And if you remember from my previous post, I was questioning whether or not certain products being marketed as green cleaning products are actually green. So I did some research, and there are a lot of resources online that show you how you can in fact make your own products and how less harmful they are. They're not totally harmless, but less harmful they are to the environment as well as to yourself. So I made some recipes. This is the first time I'm actually trying them out. I figured I'll grab the camcorder, take it with me while I clean around the house to see if these things actually work. But first I want to show you some of the products I'll be using today. Anyway, what you have here are the products that are the basis for every recipe I found online to make your own homemade cleaning products. What's cool about these products is that they are really inexpensive, and I was really surprised just how inexpensive they were. All told, I paid $8 for everything. Most of the stuff you can get, with the exception of the Burex, you can get from the dollar store, which I did. The Burex and the oil. The oil was actually $5. So actually the total for everything was probably a little bit more if you take in the oil. But it's not necessary for you to actually have the oil. That's just for my purpose. Okay. And I just want to compare with everything I have been using. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. These are products that I have used previously. And all told, this stuff I would average was about $15 to $17 for everything. So there is definitely a great price difference between buying chemicals, pure chemicals, and things that have less harmful effects. And it's in the favor of things that have less harmful effects. Okay, making a multi-purpose cleaner. First thing I did was got a spray bottle, which is right here. Okay, and I combined some baking soda, some white distilled vinegar, some tap water, some Burex, some lemon juice, and one more ingredient that I forgot to mention, some table salt. You should never eat that stuff, but it works wonders when cleaning things. And some essential oils, because what I found is that when I combined all this stuff together, it did have like a little funky smell, which I kind of figured it would. So I put 3 drops in there of this lavender essential oil, and I can already smell it. It smells delicious. So I'm going to see if it works. I shook it up, shake it up again. You can see it's like this yellowish color. I think that's attributed to the lemon juice. And I'm going to try it on my cat's dining area, which is actually an old freezer that no longer works, but I use it as a table for my cat to eat off of. And as you can see, it's pretty messy because he's a really messy eater. So I'm going to spray some on. Okay, so he sprayed on. That should be good. Seems to be coming out pretty good. It seems to work pretty good. What's good about it is that it has, since I put the lavender in it, it leaves behind this nice aroma instead of that bleachy, funky smell that stays with you, and you kind of get high off the fumes and everything. And, lavender itself has a lot of therapeutic qualities to it, so I think my kitty will appreciate it. and I also tested it out on my refrigerator. And this is like the handle. And before, when I used to use the other products, I had a hard time getting this like built on gunk off of, and I tried just about everything. Now I already did the freezer door handle, and it pretty much got it all off. Now I'm gonna try the refrigerator door handle. See, just scrub it off. It went away. And when I tell you, I've been trying everything to get that stuff off the handle, and it doesn't work. This stuff is the truth. There are three that I'm going to test out. The first one is baking soda mixed with vinegar with a little bit of lemon juice. So we have the vinegar, the baking soda is actually in the other room, some lemon juice. I already just combined a little cup here, as you can see, with a little bit of the baking soda and vinegar, and it kind of foamed up in a weird way. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the lemon juice to see what happens. Didn't say how much you were supposed to add. As you can hear, it's fuzzing up, making these bubbles. I'm going to actually put this near the kitty pan, because anybody with a cat understands that they are not the most clean smelling animals you can have. But I love my kitty though. So now another suggestion that was given was actually to simmer some cinnamon or whatever spices you can find on a pot for a few hours. So what I did is mix some cinnamon with some vanilla extract to give it that cookie smell in the house, and that already smells fantastic. That's a great suggestion, because again, this is stuff that you already have in your house, and who doesn't like the smell of baked goods? See, this is just a few drops, and again, you can get this from any like a spice, or like we have Muslim shops that sell like incense and stuff like that. So just add a few of that, and let me just rinse out the cap just a little bit with the water. Okay, I set this up in my living room on my radiator, which is on because it is winter time. The idea is that it will warm it without melting the plastic, and kind of help simmer some of the scent around the room. So I'll let you know which one of these worked the best. Okay, the last thing on this post that we're going to test is heavy stains. And I figured, what better way to test the power of a homemade cleaning product than with a stain on a carpet. And as you can see here, I have a doozy of a stain. And what I did was made a paste of baking soda, borax, vinegar, and a little lemon juice. I made a paste of it, made it real thick, and I spread it on the stain, and I let it sit for about an hour and a half. And here is the after. As you can see, the stain is pretty much gone. It's not as white as I would like it to see. Actually, this is more like a off-colored, cream-colored carpet, which isn't good if you're going to eat on. Anyway, as you can see, it's pretty much not as bright as I would like it to be, but it did work. Now, I probably could do the treatment again and just to go over it, and I should vacuum the carpet to see how much of the, I guess, the remainder residue soaks out the carpet. The true test would be after everything is dried, whether or not you have those same like rings around the edges of where you clean, like with most carpet cleaners that you have to scrub with. So we'll see.
It's not that easy